got some hippies out there and 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 hippies out there.
Hell no. Miss my whole fucking eyebrows.
Make sure for Jones that you guys don't bang on the table.
Bang on the table. Bang on the table.
Been told to be careful not to bang up on the table. Homies and he's recording makes it another angle. He has to go and dodge up on that track, cause if he comes after me, it's gonna be a fucking rap.
Whoa.
Was there more? I was waiting for more.
I felt the beat ending. So
I was turning. It was not that.
Oh, damn! I felt it.
That was good. Why did you stop?
I just
Look at it. See that? Tear. Thanks. Yo, what is good, everybody? We are back. This is episode 37, and we ain't in the bakery, but we baking. I promise you that. Oh, man, we got trees, dabs, man. Fuck, we got everything, bro. I'm loving it. We're in the crib of my boy Andy from Neato, and I'm telling you, the vibe in here it's very different. I love it, dude. Like, I love it.
You guys are welcome anytime.
I almost feel like just coming here. If I didn't live all the way in fucking Goodyear, I would just be like, dude, let's just.
This is
it. The new home.
This is the headquarters. This is a lot of traffic here. All the homies come out. Everyone hangs out. And I
can see it, bro. This is.
Got a garden. Got a jacuzzi, pool.
Dude from your dog being so welcoming. That was the.
I got Fat Mike. Fat Mike's here to entertain, and
Fat Mike building.
When anyone gets crazy, he's gonna escort you.
Y'all need to get bounced the fuck out.
Let's work for me. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's work for me. Get a dog.
What's good, guys? It's Young Hippy, if you don't know, and with me, I got half of the gang. We missing one, but we got a little replacement today, which is cool. K Boogie Boog, what's up, brother?
Dude, man, happy to be here. It's good to be out in different places. I know you guys will hear this episode a week later, but we were out last night, out in Glendale at another party, and
marriage mamas.
I just like being out as opposed to being in the studio. I love the studio and I love the bakery, but I think it's cool to be out.
Can you have it that loud?
A lighter.
Mobile podcast. That's legit.
Yeah,
keep it fresh.
You know what I'm saying? We go wherever we want.
It's good to have a home base, but like, there's no rules. Like,
I love it.
Someone has like a cool house, or someone has like some fountain or some shit. You got to go there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hell yeah. We're going to shoot the podcast right at the fountain, too.
I'm actually going to be building a fountain. You guys have to come back in like 6 months.
Done.
I'll have a fountain. It's gonna be a little Buddhist
an update.
We were talking the other day about, actually last night we were talking about when we get to do our first episode on the beach.
Yeah,
that is going to happen.
Dude, it's only 6 hours away.
On the fucking
it's going to happen.
I might just take the recording equipment and do some shit while I'm out there. Just be like, just get some ocean sounds on the recorder.
All about content.
Bring it back so we could just play it in the background and have some like pretend.
We on the beach.
Some white noise and shit just to play. We're really at the studio.
Can I be like vice president of sound with no salary? Just do that. Just do that for you guys.
Vice president of sound with no salary.
Gotta be tight.
He has like
no salary, hired, shit.
Right. So I'll work for free, but just as a rider. Keep this rider step. Yeah, the rider. Cupcakes and fucking weed. Maybe you guys buy me a sixer next time.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm easy, bro.
Easy peasy. Richie Rich, man, we got Rich from Marijuana Evaluations, man, blessing us with the presents, and he brought the camera today, trying to get all the good angles, so, you know.
Yes,
what's good, Rich? How you doing, brother?
Doing, hanging in there, a lot of busyness all day, getting ready for our 710 event.
Yes,
Can't wait to have you guys there, it's going to be exciting. Gonna be real pumped up for that shit. I almost said a random word. I like to make up words. That's my favorite thing.
Let's hear it.
I make up like intensifyingly. That was something I made up.
Somebody made up a fucking their own rap genre, hip hop genre last night, which blew my fucking mind. So.
Oh yeah,
pop. I do pop. That's what he said. Isn't that what he said? And then
pop.
It was
pop.
It was
pop.
K-pop.
Pop hop.
Pop hop.
Not hip hop,
but
but pop hop.
Wow.
Okay, pop.
Anyway, we're not going to...
What does that mean?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that because
dude.
that's definitely sounds crazy.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a popcorn brand. Like
It was
rival
silly.
to Jiffy Pop.
You know what? When you first said it, it reminds me of that fucking... I don't even know what TV show it was on. It was on some stupid TV show, but there was this dude that just popped in the background and go, pop, pop.
Yeah. Like that literally sounds like
I don't know what you're
something
talking
like-
about, but I love it. I love it. I
It was
don't
like-
have to find it.
Yeah.
I have to Google
I think
it.
it was like Community or something like that.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
That's funny.
anyway.
I don't even know what to begin to think about that kind of music. If somebody told me, you want to listen to some pop hop? Like some what?
Some pop hop.
I don't know.
K-pop. That's where it's at.
But
Fuck
if you
it.
think about
You
it,
guys
what if
listen to
that's...
K-pop?
But what
Korean
if-
pop
what if you-
music? Holy shit. Holy shit. It's a hoot.
Oh, this chick in my fucking baking class does. Shout out to, I forgot her name. Mandy? Mandy. There you go. Shout out to Mandy. She listens to K-pop.
So the person who may or may not be named Mandy, K-pop.
Yeah. She has
Good
a
for you.
Korean artist on her phone as the screensaver. I know because I thought it was the dude from Twilight. And I was like, is that Edward? She was like, nah, they said his name. I was like, who the fuck is that? She's like, some Korean pop hop. I'm gonna start throwing that around. You do pop hop, nigga. Oh man, and our other special guest for this lovely day, man. Like I said, we got Andy from Neato in the building. What's up, Andy? How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Life's really good. It's a little fucking hot here, but day by day, bro. Day
Yeah,
by
bro.
day.
Well, I do want to thank you for welcoming, us into the crib with open arms. Like I said, I'm loving the vibe in here.
Mi casa, su casa.
For sure, man. I might just have to pull up on you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got visitors all the time. This is like...
Well, what we like to do here is, before we just get a little deep into the show, like the show's even deep anytime, we just break down the week. Shit, I mean, from when you guys are going to hear this, there's going to be a lot of shit that's going to happen. But we can at least talk about what we've experienced this week, starting with Rich. You know what? I want to see what your week looks like, man, because every time I hit you up, you don't ever answer. So,
All right.
what does a typical week for you look like, bro?
A typical... You want the short version or the medium version or the long version? Because that's so important.
Let's just keep it nice and easy.
Then let's go short. So I literally go and advertise every single day. So like this Monday, we'll be going out to True Infusions, making a few videos for them, bouncing back, doing a raffle because one of our businesses, there are lots of businesses do raffles for us, so we go and do videos. All the stuff that I do with you guys, that's like the biggest thing I do on a 24/7 Monday through Saturday. And then, well, actually I lied, I just got Monday off, so now it's Tuesday through Saturday. And then, so I get to keep Sunday and Monday off, so yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So,
I'm pretty sure all those businesses appreciate what you do. I see your videos popping up
Yup.
like every single day. So that's what's up, man. We appreciate it. I know you getting some footage over there, you know, saying.
And he does all that while
running the
ripping fat
business,
dads.
yeah. And
Oh my God, yeah.
all that while ripping
Yeah.
fat dads.
We met up with this man for a business meeting at the fucking, what is it called? I don't know that.
It was
Biltmore? At the Biltmore, right?
He's no
And then
man.
he's like,
He's a superhero, bro.
he's like, yeah. He just swoops in and carries us to his car, like, come with me if you want to dab. I'm like, all right. So we go, and he pulls this big fucker out. I'm like,
You're like...
Pick that thing up.
You're like,
I'm
what is
like,
that?
what the
Fucking
fuck
plug?
is
Yeah.
this?
looking motherfucker.
I was like, what is,
It
he's
looks like you started to blow up one of those like balloons at a restaurant. Like,
Oh,
and
yeah.
halfway through, you're like, "Fuck this shit."
Stop
You're like,
that,
"Fuck this."
please.
It's not my thing. It's not my
That
art.
thing's dope.
That's awesome.
yeah, he just pulls it out, fucking starts lighting it
You guys
up.
are really smart though. You guys have like rubber on your pipes. They're like
Silicone.
rubbery, silicone,
Yeah.
whatever.
Travel-
That's what
travel
I
pipes.
I break almost everything I touch. So
I mean,
I'm always
I smoke glass at home,
When
but
I-
my travel pipe has to be silicone.
when I buy anything like
For
a car
record,
or a
that's
guitar,
glass pipes.
Durability is like a big is a big deal. It's a big deal.
I ain't no crackhead.
For record, that's glass pipes, guys.
Glass pipes got crack.
You feel me?
Glass pipe, not a glass dick.
Yeah.
No
He's
glass
like,
dick.
he's like, I smoke glass at home. I was like, for the record, glass pipes. And he ain't over there tweaking.
Yeah.
Kyle don't roll.
Don't want to get anyone confused with this dude, because dude, I smoked that glass.
I do drugs. I do drugs.
That's crazy.
I can't believe you said that. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that shit.
I didn't either.
I didn't think about it at all until you said
What
that,
is this?
dude.
What is plugged into this?
The
Hey.
audio recorder is plugged in.
Okay, because the power wasn't on until right now.
Well, the batteries
The
are
battery,
at
okay.
power
To
anyway.
make sure. Oh shit! So I'm kind of hot.
We are cooling it down.
Oh, good.
See, it is
Well,
getting
yeah,
hot boxing.
Look, check this out. My mom, I got this for Christmas or something. It's a fan, but it like tells the time. It's like I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So now we're gonna fucking check it out.
Oh shit, that's gonna be lit. Oh, I don't know what I
You don't
was
want to dab on this shit yet?
Yeah, I
or
want
what?
to dab on this shit.
Finally, somebody takes a dab. I have to take 20 dabs for somebody
I'll
to
do
take
a
a
dab.
fucking
Oh,
dab
that's
around
pretty cool.
here.
Yeah,
God.
that's pretty cool. Check that thing out. Check that thing out. That's fucking sick.
Oh, that is dope.
Oh shit, get
Looking
that
at
on
that
camera.
shit, hey, for real, they're making
won't
hologram
show.
things
This
that
is
are
my
like
fan
fans.
box.
And they fucking
play
do
with
that shit,
ladies,
but
it's
in
fucking
like a
good.
holographic 3D fucking Nike shoe or some
The
shit.
camera
What is
won't
the
pick it up.
temperature?
I just want that to say hippie life. Fuck the time.
And
Ah,
it can. You can
You
install
can
that
probably
shit.
program it to do whatever you want, yeah.
That's lit.
Like those little buttons
Is this
that
the
those
ashtray?
dudes
This
at
doesn't
Tom
look
like.
No,
wear.
that-
They got
I
like
didn't look at- I
rotating
didn't do it,
pictures
that's
of
all I
this
wondered.
button thing. It's
I
pretty
just looked at it
fucking
first. I was like, this looks spicy.
I'm about to burn myself. I had to concentrate. I was about to burn myself.
Dude.
cool. So while you take this dab, what's a week look like for you, Andy?
Normal week, just do a little work. I have a pretty cake life right now. I got a lot of free time. I like it. We're trying to get here, but I've been playing a lot of guitar because summertime. My girlfriend works for Slightly Stupid. She's not so I have to stay busy. Otherwise, I get into trouble. Like, I'm really not allowed to hang out by myself. So. Tell your friends over. Yeah. The only thing, my girlfriend tells me, like, you need to have your friends over and like drink a party with your friends because when you're by yourself, you're an idiot. I'm like, okay. So I've been playing a lot of guitar because I got a lot of shows coming up, big shows.
Right?
I recently took over an open mic at Cornish Pasty in Mesa. Every first and third Wednesday of the month, I'll have guest artists, open mic. I'll probably play for at least an hour every time. And then we have a big show coming up with Toots and the Maytals at the Marquee with Howard Till Midnight, John Los and the Rebels, and Keith Oki and Rebel Soul. And Toots and the Maytals.
I can't wait for that. I'm gonna get to go and
I say Maytals.
these
Some people say
guys.
Maytals. I say Maytals. I don't know.
I don't know how to say it either. But
Toots. It's just fun to say Toots, really. Toots. It's Toots.
let's
So that's what's going on.
July.
A lot of music. Trying to stay cool. I got a new air conditioning. That's pretty sweet. I got it being able to like. It's really nice in here.
Dude, you got this garden outside.
I got my garden. It's like I'm from Southern California, but I've been in Costa Rica. I lived in Hawaii for a while. I lived in Thailand. So I like that jungle. So like you guys see my backyard. It's not like Arizona. It's
not
like
a
bamboo
normal
and shit. It's like you're in
backyard.
like Japan or something. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna check that shit
And
out.
since I am home a lot, I get to garden and like work up my yard and stuff. So
That's love. I want to
life
check
is
it
good,
out
man.
for
Life's
sure.
good. My friends come over on a Saturday. And
Yeah. We on Hippie Life podcast.
like I've been
trying
doing
to
this by
hold it back
myself.
up.
If you guys were here, this is what I'd be doing. But I'm just talking to myself. It's kind of weird. Fat Mike.
I'm trying to hold in this.
Where is Fat Mike?
I do that all the time.
How's
I
that
do
dab
that.
treat you?
Oh my
The
god!
dad life.
Don't let me ever do it again.
Dab life.
Oh, trust me, by the end of the episode, you'll definitely have
It's because I
dab.
look, dude. One time I tried to hold in a cough, and I fucking pulled a muscle, bro. So every time I
Did you
cough,
fart too at the same time? Did it
I
like go
probably
the other way?
did, maybe. But I just pulled this real bad
You
muscle.
thought it was a fart, but it wasn't.
Nah, it's some pain. My first thought was cancer. I was like, "Fuck, bro."
Dude.
That's always my initial.
You go to
thought.
WebMD, like I pulled the muscle. It's like,
Bro.
oh shit, I'm fucking dying. I
I
got 7
swear,
diseases
I
and
think
I'm
I've got
fucking
a tumor
dying.
in my brain. I'm not even joking, bro. Google's fucking crazy. I told my fucking doctor, I was like, yo, I think I got a tumor. And they're like, Richard, this is you worrying.
Get off
Okay, you're
Google.
fine.
No.
But I'm like, how do you know? You're not even scanning anything. Like, you don't even fucking know.
Scared me now.
I swear, if I die because of a tumor, I'm gonna sue you. I told that bitch. Watch.
Like Richard.
So you're gonna sue her after you die? How do you do that?
No,
Leave it
if I
in the
get
will.
diagnosed with a
Okay.
tumor, I'm gonna go straight to that chick. And I'm
Gotcha.
gonna be like, yo,
Gotcha.
I'm
No.
like, yo, you fucking
No.
told me that.
Can I just
wasn't
see
gonna
that?
die
Not
today.
during
don't-
showtime.
Careful,
buddy.
it's hot. So.
So what do you want? You want a tiger? You want a what do you want? A lion?
Nah, it's just I'll
sure about that?
no, it's I'll smoke it.
It's great though.
If you
the
want it-
I just don't
durability.
want to smoke it on the show because like when I cough, it fucking hurts. So I don't. I have to stand up sometimes, and I don't want to do all this extra
His pulled
shit.
cancer muscle kicks in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to go do.
We don't need to
fucking
aggravate that thing.
round
We
of
don't need to do
chemo real quick and just fuck. Knock on wood, fuck.
Amen.
Sorry, Jones. Had to bang on the table real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, Boog, how was your week, man? On to the next subject.
Yeah.
On into the next subject. Dude, my week has been good. Just
How was your Friday night?
Friday night was awesome. Well, Friday night started off interesting.
Yeah.
We'll just say interesting.
At the least. Very least.
Jordan may or may not have set off all the fire alarms in a parking garage. We're not really sure what happened.
I didn't pull anything. I swear
Nothing
to
was
God.
pulled, but something was lit.
I was
I don't know
smoking
what happened.
fat wood, boy.
We were walking out of this parking garage, and all of a sudden, all the strobe lights start flashing in the whole motherfucking garage.
Dude.
And we're like, we should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
over here on Snapchat. Jones is like, shut the fuck up, dude. Don't say shit. I was like, what the fuck? The weed's gone. What are they going to do? We didn't burn nothing. Fire alarm went off. We're good. Nothing's on fire. Just
So hopefully there's no
Just this shit log.
involved in that. But then we ended up at
go ahead, man. Please do.
the marijuana mamas.
Use a fork.
Yes.
The marijuana
Marriage
mamas.
mamas. See?
Marriage mama.
I told you it's like
Mamas.
fucking trying to say it with marbles in your mouth.
But yeah, they had this awesome event where they
Oh
were
my God.
collecting bottled water for the homeless and also money. I think they raised somewhere around, and I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was like $250 in cash, roughly, and I think something like 45 cases of water. I know I was
Nice.
watching them
That's fucking awesome.
load the water into the SUV, and they had to get a second vehicle to load all the water
That's
into.
fucking awesome.
So this
big
is
props to them.
Yeah.
So is that Kit Kat? Oh, is it Hershey? Hershey?
I
Marshmallow?
like being out in the
Marshmallow?
in the
No,
cannabis
that's
community
just like my
and seeing
Frosty.
all the different people that everybody's trying to do it to help other people first, and that's what's more important. And that's, to me, in contrast with some of the other industries, some of the music sides of things that we've seen seem like the money's more important than the actual people involved. And it's cool when you're in an environment where the people are more important than the money.
Yeah.
That's for sure,
Yeah.
man. I had a great time. I got fucked up.
Dude,
good.
I was high.
For real.
I had to miss it.
I'm glad I
You party?
I party, bro. I party.
Okay.
I don't. So like about me, man. Like like I said, I used to drink and do like a lot of cocaine and fucking went to rehab. I didn't get it right.
Stop telling my story.
Sorry, man. So yeah, dude, went to rehab, did that full 30-day shit, got out, was clean for like 2 months, first said fuck it, and then was like back on my drinking shit for like a few more months, and then finally like my chick was like, all right, this is it, I'm about to leave you, take the kids, all that good shit, like
All that good
that was
shit.
it, like this is it, and I was like, cause I had woke up in Sedona, like in the timeshare, I wasn't supposed to do that. And fucking like so I was a whole bunch of with the homies though.
Well,
I was
back up. You just woke up one day and you were in Sedona?
Yeah, so I was like chilling with my boys one night, and then I remember the discussion was like, let's go to Sedona, and then I just like passed out, woke up in Sedona. We were there. I was like, all right.
That's always interesting.
That's
Like you
right.
went through a portal.
Yeah.
You went to the party portal.
The fucking Sedona vortex. Isn't
The
it?
vortex. You had the vortex, dude.
So yeah, man.
There you are.
So now like I'm
That's
working
what
on
vortex is
fucking
for.
July 14th will be month 11 of just pure sobriety, just smoking pot. Like,
Dude, congratulations, bro. That's pretty sick.
faithfully.
Good for you, man. That's hard work.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
man.
You gotta make a life change to
Yeah.
stop doing stuff like that. You gotta get help.
Right.
And we put this
Figure it out.
put this shit together. Like I put it together like a month into my sobriety. Hit up a couple friends, Jones, and then Jones hit Kyle up further along the road. And then I got my other. He's like the business guy up top. There's 4 of us, but there's 3 of us that are out doing what we do, like that are the face of this company. You know what I'm saying?
You guys go to Hippie Life right
I like
now. Go
I'm
onto
in.
my page.
I'm in.
Follow Hippie Life. They're
doing
the
shout outs on the show. That's what's up. That's what's up. You guys know what it is.
We were just before the show, me and Andy were talking about he wants to make a Neato soundboard for the show.
I'll make a soundboard for you. We got buttons and everything. Like horns,
Whatever-
guitar licks, like that.
Dude, whatever you want
like,
to
whatever you
do,
want.
I'm
get a
all
better
game,
thing,
bro.
bro.
Like seriously, whatever people are willing to do to help us, we're all game, and whatever we can do,
I would love to do it.
return
I
the
would love to do
favor.
it.
But yeah, the week. Let's see. I'll break into the week. I really didn't do any cupcakes this week, except for like what I have. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like push it.
Real
'Cause
quick,
I'm
I would
going
just
on-
like to say, like this cupcake. I mean, is really fucking good, man.
Thank you, bro.
You make a beautiful cupcake.
I appreciate it.
I ate one of those.
I'm a
last
sweet
night
tooth too. I'm not just
after
some guy. Like I eat cupcakes.
No, I
like,
appreciate
every
it.
fucking day. Like this is
Well,
legit.
yeah, man.
This is made by a chef. This
You
is
can follow
I
me on
was sitting-
Facebook.
I
This
was-
ain't Betty Crocker, cuz.
Nah.
It ain't.
Hey, Betty Crocker, homie. That young hippie.
I was watching it sit there for the longest time, and about 2
There's
minutes
more in
ago,
the-
I was about to say about 2 minutes ago, I was like, I'm about to eat that because I see
That's-
it.
You
It's
go
good.
to
He makes, and I've never had it, so I really don't know. But I'm assuming based off what I have eaten that he's made, that his cheesecake is pretty fucking good. And
Yes.
he
I'm
challenged
talking
a
about.
Disney chef last night to a cheesecake baking
What you
competition.
gotta do.
I
You
did.
gotta
We're
do
gonna
it.
do it.
Dude,
Yeah.
Hey,
I said I'm judging.
Yeah.
that's how you gotta do it. Hey, bro, you gotta.
Dude.
Well, see, you got. I mean, dude.
Except challenge accepted. You might win. You're like, well,
Cheesecake's
that's
fucking
huge. Why not? You never know. Let's challenge.
Any publicity at that point.
I can't lie.
Would be
That
great.
dude's fucking fruit snacks were they were gummy bears, and they were like I thought they were fruit snacks, bro. That's how bomb they were. I was like, this ain't your ordinary
They're sweet,
edible.
but not that
Because
processed.
you know how
Like,
much
oh,
shit,
yeah.
you know how
No,
much
he
I
was
love
talking
them.
about organic.
Yeah.
And like
He was talking about shit I understood. I was like, yeah.
I didn't understand it, and I was really high. But he just kept handing me
You
these.
smoke weed?
Nah,
You smoke
bro.
weed? Come on.
He just kept handing me these gummy bears. He's like, "Those are 10 each," and he just keeps handing them. To
I was
me.
like, bro,
probably
keep
ate,
them
like
coming.
6 or 7 of them.
I didn't drive last night, so I was like,
Nah,
yeah, I'm
Jones
going
was
in.
driving.
I was like, I'm going in tonight.
I had no reason to get behind the wheel, so I was like, "Yes, feed me edibles."
Hey, so I do want to give a big shout out to the Marriage of Mamas. They're dope.
Yeah.
Pink Reef, and also I want to give a shout out to Power and Jules because I fucking love y'all. I'm not fuck with y'all. That's coming from me. That's me saying that personally. So I'm gonna say that I fuck with y'all. So. That was how my week was in a nutshell. On to the next one. I'm having a great fucking time with like my brothers right here. Jones, we miss you, but you know what I'm saying? We'll see you later. Nevada, man. Nevada. I wish
Recap. What exactly happened in Nevada?
So they just like passed this law where they can't when they drug test you, marijuana comes up.
When
You
you're
know what
going
I'm
into a
saying?
job,
Yeah, you're going for a job interview.
Or
You
like,
take your
you
drug
get the
test.
job or whatever. You're about to get the job. Take
Yeah.
the drug test, and if they find weed in it, normally you'd be out. But now, if they find marijuana,
They
in your
cannot
blood,
test
they
you
can.
for marijuana anymore.
And that's every profession.
That's in Nevada.
It's
that right? 'Cause we were talking about, like-
not every because okay, so there are jobs, and what I read was
Firefighters,
the
EMTs.
quote is if your job could adversely affect the safety of others, you can still be denied a job if you have pot in your system.
You know, like I'm all for it. I think the medical it's cool. But like it's just I'm full legalized guy, but like there is one thing like maybe like pilots and like EMTs and fire like they might have to take like an oath to not just because they're in charge of someone else's safety. You know, like a bus driver or something. You know, like.
But
Some
so
people
is
get in the
Joe
zone, but,
Schmo
like,
driving down the
I
road.
don't know, like if you want to be a bus driver and
Right,
shit
yeah.
though, like,
Well,
I don't know, because he can do whatever he wants as an individual, but if I get on that bus and he's like too ripped and he fucking crashes it, you know, it's like, dude, the guy probably shouldn't have been high, you know.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I love getting high, I'm all for it, but like if you're in charge of other people's safety,
but in all,
like the
all
lifeguard at the
sense-
pool or something, you know, it's just like
in all
you probably
sense, like,
shouldn't,
we're all responsible for like our own and each other's safety. If you're driving on the street, you drive because you want to make sure you're not gonna kill yourself and other people.
Yeah.
So like,
Right.
I mean,
you know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
even
Anybody,
what
I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. I think
I
it's the
get
common
why
sense
it's
kinda rule.
necessary.
It's like, yeah,
I get why
yeah.
it's necessary, but I feel like because
Yeah.
you got to think about it, these cops and these firefighters, they see some brutal ass shit.
Yeah,
and at the
yeah,
end of the
yeah,
day,
yeah.
they turn to alcohol and probably pills. They
That's
probably
what
pop
you're
pills undercover and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
what they are allowed to do
Yeah.
versus let me smoke a joint and unwind and then go to work again tomorrow and get business done.
What's the worst thing that happens when you get high? You sit on the couch and eat everything in your house.
It's
You're
kinda
a little
funny. I was
lazy.
telling Kyle earlier,
Oh, you ain't missing nothing.
when
I'm
I was
going again.
when I was 19 years old, I was at the airport and I had a fake ID, and I go to the
Hold on,
bar
I
and
think
I'm just like, I looked really young, They get my ID, they let me in. I'm drinking next to these pilots. This is back in like 97, right?
Yeah.
I'm drinking with the pilots. We're taking shots. I'm like, I'm talking to the guy. We're all talking all this shit. I thought they were leaving. They were my fucking pilots.
Hell no.
And like, I got to play first. I saw that guy. I saw them go in. And they're giggling. Like, I was like 19. I was like, they're nice guys. I don't know. I lived. But like,
Good thing
that's a
my
way
parents
bigger
saw
problem. Alcohol is
themselves.
definitely a way bigger problem. And so are like, stronger things like narcotics and, Percocets
Good thing
and,
this
like,
shit has autopilot.
But
Right.
at the same time, and also it comes down to liability and insurance.
Yeah.
So like, it comes down to fucking insurance. 'Cause,
That
like, the
was-
insurance
that
company will be
was
like,
actually-
no, he was high. Like, we're not
That was
paying for it,
actually
And
one
it's like,
thing
well,
that
fuck.
I read on there
Yeah.
was
Could raise
that
insurance
some
fees.
of the unions, especially, it could
Like, insurance ain't
it
expensive.
could raise insurance rates for unions and things of that nature, which would be a downside to it. So they may continue to drug test. But to me, any progress is progress, and for things like we've talked about it on the show before. Jordan was going to get a job doing what he wanted to do,
Oh, yeah.
but he couldn't do it because of smoking pot.
Right?
They fucking drug test me, yeah. This nigga's over here dying. He's distracted. Look,
Drink some
man.
water. Drink some water.
No, this is
That's
so
why I
funny,
did
dude.
not take...
I loved it, bro. Like, dude, I had this employee that if I would have done something like that during the motion, he would have just been like, "Oh my god, like, why are you doing this? I'm getting so distracted." But you at least went with it, and you're like, "Oh my god, this motherfucking guy's on my shit." You know what I mean? Like, and he continued on his damn day.
I thought he was passing out. I was like,
Oh
fuck
no!
it. You took the dab, bro. That's on you.
No, people know OMG
Dabs,
takes
dabs
that
are
jab.
fucking crazy.
Bro,
They're
if
fucking-
I
they're too much for me.
I
Too
tried
much.
to get into that 710 competition because it's only the end is a gram dab. I do that in my sleep. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, like that's just mine. And I tried so hard to get it. And
I
it's
tried it
not.
once. Fuck that.
Mhm.
I did it
I
one
wouldn't
time.
even try that.
Oh, yeah,
You
dude.
couldn't even convince me to try that.
Dude. Gram
I
dabs,
couldn't back out.
Jones is.
If you had the Hippie Life shirt on that night, you would have done it.
You would have
have
got
to do it.
superpowers. You would have instantly been
I had the shirt
able
on.
to do it.
I wanted to say no,
You're probably right.
and I was already on camera.
But if I was there, you would have been there, so you would have done it.
That fool had me on his fucking live. He was like, "Oh, Hippie Life in the house,
Dude.
gonna take a full gram."
It's
I
on.
was like, "Oh,
So going back to Nevada.
going back."
So like I said,
Yeah, let's
so
go
like I
back
said,
to that other tangent that I
my
was
thoughts
on.
are, I want to hear your
right
thoughts.
there.
My basic analysis is I'm for full legalization.
Yes.
But I think if you're going to go be a cashier, you're going to sit behind a computer, you're going to do something like, just a normal job where you're not responsible for anyone else but yourself. Yeah, if you show marijuana on the drug test, like, it shouldn't matter. Like, it shouldn't
be
matter.
a big fucking deal.
But there needs to be a line drawn. Certain professions where, like I said before, if that person is in charge of other people's safety and health, it should be up to the employer of that person to decide if they want to. It should be up to the employer because the employer pays the fucking insurance for that.
That's for sure.
And when the guy crashes the plane or hits a bus, or whatever, the employer and the insurance are going to have who's responsible.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So,
I'll make one.
from a business owner perspective, that's how I think it should be. But across the board for normal people,
Yeah.
come on.
Like for someone
It's like
that's
a-
trying to be a pastry chef.
It's like, we got like
you know what I'm saying?
Percocet, and like you were drunk, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, we found
Like,
weed in
I'm
there. We got weed in there.
like,
Like,
I'm
that's
doing
it.
a job.
That's it.
2319.
It's like the cherry on the cake. Like, oh, weed, but you're fucking done.
Oh, shit.
Jail,
Yeah.
prison, see ya.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you,
Like,
you
the guy,
smoke
like-
weed. You're definitely a
The
drug
guy
dealer.
like Molly and like all kinds of other shit. I know about weed. Like,
Weed,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa, bro.
Little
Double
do you
lettuce.
know, little Johnny down there flipping burgers is all fucking mollywopped
Yeah,
out and shit.
right.
Doing
I mean, but do you
fucking
Stealing his grandma's
But-
sleeping pills.
Percocets and
But
shit.
do you think that they
Still
would
grandma's
obviously
pain
let you
meds.
in if they did see tons of Percocet too? Or
Nah,
like you
bro.
don't think they would question it?
I don't even think they test for that. I think
You
it's.
know,
I think those places
you
are
don't
like
think it's
strictly
even in
fucking.
the testing.
I think they're strictly like marijuana. I think it's a pretty.
They
easy
test for
fucking cheap
narcotics.
test.
They test for narcotics, but if you have a prescription, then it is what it
Yeah.
is. And I told him I had a medical card. So here's what happened to me. Right, I got hired. I officially got hired at the Marriott out there, in Scottsdale, and like Chef didn't even tell me about the drug test. I didn't even think about it. He was just like, "Come down, sign some paperwork." So I was like, "Cool." Fucking, they pulled out the mouth swab on me, and I was like, "Fuck," So I did it. And then I hit him up. I was like, yo, I got my medical card. I know I failed the test, but I got my medical card. And they're like, all right, well, we'll see what the test results are, blah, blah, blah. Came back. They're like, well, we can't hire you. I hit up,
No.
I hit up the corporate office. I was
Can't hire
like,
you. You're on the weed, bro. You're on
Yeah.
the weed,
Yeah,
son.
what?
Clean it up, bro. Clean up your ass.
they're like, try back in 6 months. I was like, damn, all right. Little do you know, I found out that the chef is gonna come be the fucking pastry chef teacher at my school. So I got to deal with that shit every day. Like him watching me.
I'm high, man.
It's funny they kind of gave you the option. Like,
right now, my friend.
they're like,
now,
stop.
I'm
You need to
cooking.
stop. They
And
basically
this
said,
food
stop
tastes
smoking
good.
weed and come back in
It
6 months. Like,
Tastes so good.
stop working at a job where like I don't have to
Taste
do
it,
that.
what I'm talking
No,
about.
yeah. After that, I just
Like,
started doing the
I think I'm just
cupcakes.
gonna not work here.
Yeah, I just started doing the cupcakes.
Mouth swab. That's
I was
like,
fuck it. I
The
don't have
mouth
to.
swab. That's kind of intrusive. 2019. You can't be-
Yeah, you're in my space, bro.
Whoa,
I don't
why
want
was
you
that?
to know
It
what I
wasn't-
put in my mouth.
It's a
bro.
random drug test. It's like, yeah, but like I have fucking rights.
Yeah,
I don't feel good today.
I should have.
I don't even want swabbing anything. About
You know what? Though? I wasn't
that?
meant to be there. I didn't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? I had there's
It's
other
the universe.
things
The universe
for-
is
yeah.
like,
The last time I was looking for a job, I was looking for a job that did not have a drug test. I was not even interested about getting. I could go get clean piss and pass a drug test. There's many ways to beat a drug test if you know one's coming, but I'm not even going to fuck around with that.
Mhm.
If you really think that me smoking pot is a reason not to employ me, I don't want to work for you.
people get sensitive, and it's like, some people, they don't like dreads or blue hair. Or you can't have tattoos showing, But I mean, ultimately, it's up to the employer, the guy that's paying your paycheck. But
And I mean,
It's
it's up
like-
to me to not take their money too and find a job where they don't care.
Yeah.
and like, nothing wrong with it. Like, they don't want you to work there. It's like,
Right.
kind of what they're finding. You're not
Right.
really the fit here. Cool. Like, that's it.
I'm not going to fit in
But,
there
like,
either.
No, because I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
weed's kind of
that.
stupid though, because like it's people's medication. It's like, we have all the science now. We have a whole endocannabinoid system in our
But-
body. It's actually really normal.
And the
It's
motherfucker
like
telling
normal
me
to
you
have
won't
it.
give me the job is getting drunk every
Dude,
night.
there's been a lot of times that people have told me, "Oh, I can't do anything unless I get a job that doesn't require that." I'm like, dude, look at, you have no idea. Like, I've done nothing but find jobs that do not require me to.
I can't
drug
remember the
dirty.
last time I took a fucking
I've
drug
never
test
had
for a
to.
fucking
I've
job.
because I look and I'm like, oh, that one doesn't require me.
Hate
Like,
that shit.
yeah.
You want a drug test?
talking
What?
about it.
Like,
You felt you
They would have
look
tried to
so
swab him and be like,
insulted.
nah, dog. Nah, they swabbing me, bro.
Like when you try to fucking you see that meme when it's like when your kid puts something in your mouth and it's like you're trying to fucking rip it out. That shit, guy's like, in his fucking neck. Get it away from me.
Fuck that.
You know what? I'm happy for Nevada. Their weed still. What they need to work on is the prices, in my opinion. Because like I said, I just visited there. Prices are terrible. I wouldn't recommend it. Bring your own weed, but don't do it.
Everything
Well,
in
don't
Vegas,
do that,
everything in
but
Vegas
don't,
is just
don't.
expensive, and then like
Parachute it over,
their fees
have
and
someone-
it's
Yeah,
like
as
buy.
an
You have to buy in.
ejector
You
seat
get
in
to
your
the open. You
vehicle.
gotta
Well, I was in
the
Reno.
certs and the
Yeah.
licenses, like that shit
Yeah,
costs
yeah.
hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Drive under it, catch
You gotta
it
make
on the
that
other
back
side
somehow.
of
for at least 5 minutes, so that way it's out of your possession completely. The wind.
5 minutes.
Yeah, just to account for time.
5 minutes.
Dude, that bag
Old
fell out
school
of my car like
corner
5
sack.
minutes ago,
Corner
bro. Like,
sack
I
is
have
the
no
best,
idea what you're
Yeah,
talking
so-
about. Like,
I've been around the block, bro.
That's
I've been
so
around the
funny.
block.
Well, I want to hear a
Corner
little
sacks.
bit about you, man. I want to know about Neato.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's do it.
I thought he was
So-
about to break up.
I'm Andy. I'm in a band called Neato. We are we're kind of like a genreless band because we're
Okay.
kind of like reggae, rock, ska, punk, like kind of everything's different. Every song is like different,
Yeah.
And we have a lot of fun playing. It's myself. I play guitar and I sing. My good friend Johnny Hayward is on drums. Katie Grenner is our keys and vocals. She's like the talent in the band. She's like the little pretty one with the nice voice and stuff. Sorry, I keep touching the table. Yeah, keep that there. And Christian Walker on bass. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. We got our big show coming up with Toots. And
When's
it's
that
a
show
good time.
coming
It's a
up?
good time, huh?
Is that the show coming up in July?
Yeah, that's one coming up on the 18th. But
Awesome.
we've had a lot of fun. We've got to play with a lot of bands like in like the reggae genre, like
Yeah.
Pacific Dub and the Agrolites and Dirty Heads and we played Punk Fans. We played a show once. It was like a rockabilly show. It was like
Shit.
I like we were the only band like us, but like everyone loved us because we were different. We kind of stick
Yeah.
out like a sore thumb. Like we kind of do things
Like
other people
almost like Modest
don't.
Raw, huh? In a way. Type.
Yeah.
I
Now,
like that.
you were saying when I was over here last time that you were recording some new music?
Yes. We're going into the studio. We're gonna start doing drums, I think, in a couple weeks. So hopefully, like fall,
That's
But things always get pushed back. But I would love for the new album to be out in fall. I would love.
So
I'd
you
love to
guys
do that.
take the instruments to the studio and
Yeah, we
I
have.
love
We've
that.
all been doing
That's
music for a long
badass,
time.
dude.
I've been doing music since I was 12 years old. So,
Okay.
for a long time.
I like to sit into that, bro. Like not
Oh, yeah.
not to like I won't record anything, but
You can record it.
I
give a shit.
fucking like old school sessions like that where you
Oh, dude.
because you know how
I'm in.
everything
I'm
now
in.
is
free.
sound
Just the rider. Just the rider.
Just the rider.
Like I like that
Oh.
old shit where they take all the instruments in there. You
Yeah,
guys,
it's a raw. Like we're a live band. We don't use tracks. A lot of bands have tracks. What they
Fuck
play.
yeah,
I mean, you
bro.
kind of got to do that once you get big. And
Yeah.
like, the people want those.
There's
songs, you know?
time for it. But
We're raw. We don't use any
Yeah.
ears. We like. Yeah, we don't play to a click.
I like
we don't
that.
play to a click live. Like it's raw. But we're all very talented. My band's. I'm all right.
yeah.
My bands they're beyond me. All of them are just.
Well, my
amazing
birthday's on the
instruments.
19th, so I'm gonna check you out on the night before. I'm
Okay,
coming
I
to
think
the
I
show.
can probably get you guys tickets.
That'd
He's
be-
he's gonna be VIP.
Okay.
Kyle, K Boog over here took some really good pictures of us. Like
Yeah.
a year or two ago, whatever that was.
Nice.
About a year ago.
About running.
And we became good friends. But he went out with Johnny and I.
Met him one time, and it was kind of
He
like
came over and I was like, I
already
already knew him. Look, hop
That's
in. We
tight.
got in the car and he's like, yo, hit my pen. I'm like, come on. Had a great time. Went around, took some band
Yeah,
photos.
that's what's up
It was a good time.
Okay,
He's
but
he's
that-
very talented. He's very talented.
Thank you.
And
for sure. He is.
he's fun to work with. He was definitely like one of us. I feel like I've known him for like 10 years or something, like 20 years.
No, likewise,
So
man.
it worked. So he's going to come to the show on the 18th, and he's going to do. We're gonna have all new live band photos of that show with two.
Wow.
So that'll be all our big stage. You know, it's like
Yeah,
it look cool. It's a good place. Really good sound there. And
I'm excited.
and then he's going to film one song all the way through on video, and we're going to start the production of our music video for a new song. So that'll
Hell
be like
yeah.
part of it. So I'm pretty excited. If you guys want to
Yes.
come, I'll get you guys in there. You know,
Yeah,
and,
I'll be
and I
there.
have discounted tickets for anyone who wants them. They're $20. Otherwise, I think with all the fees, they're like $28. But
$20.
so do it. Hit me up at hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Neato _band, and like I will personally deliver the tickets to you anywhere in the valley. So
There you
and they're only
go.
$20.
That
They're only
beats
$20.
an $8
I will personally go to your house and I'll hand you the
Yeah,
tickets.
yeah, it does.
We can high five or hug or whatever. I don't know, whatever. You can fuck off and get off your property. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
$20.
I'll be
That's-
there.
That's a steal.
Yeah, there's really tight local reggae bands,
Yeah,
and
dude.
Toots is a legend. Like he's
Yeah.
like
I
Bob
for sure
Marley
can.
days. It's like his first CDs. You can tell there's the old record. Just the ones that it's just like so raw.
See,
that
yeah.
warm
'Cause
reggae 1970s.
That old
like,
good shit, huh?
yeah, 60s and 70s, like where ska kind of became like more reggae and like.
Dude, if
Yeah,
you're raw
dude,
and you don't
I
have
love
to-
that shit because you put on CD, but it sounds like you're listening to a record just because it's
Yeah.
recorded. Like
They did
it's
not
kind of
bother
muddy, but it's
remastering
like
it.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's not like I'm just familiar with that with reggae, just via Pandora and shit. I've never been to an actual live show, so
Really.
so this is gonna be dope for me. I always like
It's gonna be
Handsome guy like this. No lady said, "Hey, you take me to want to go see Backstreet Boys or some shit."
Nah, man, I don't really go to concerts, man. I went to Wiz Khalifa. I love Wiz Khalifa, so. But like, if I can stone there, if I can get high as fuck, I'm there. So like, Wiz Khalifa's concerts guaranteed. You can.
Well,
smoke
you
weed.
can get high at a Neato show.
Yeah, so yeah, I already know. I'm gonna. I'm
pretty much all live music sounds better.
I'm gonna be. I'm,
Yeah.
Wait, everything's kind of just better when you're high, really.
Man, yeah.
It doesn't make
I
it
can't
worse.
think of
That's
anything
for
that's
fucking
not.
sure.
We went to that DMX concert,
Oh, well.
got high in there. That was fun.
That DMX show.
Right when we sparked
Well-
that blunt, the concert got like 8 times better.
All right.
I was like,
You should come to you should come to my open mic that I'm doing with my girlfriend. It's our first one. We're taking over this like open mic, and the
Yes.
first one's going to be like big. You should come because it's at the Cornish Pasty Mesa. They have like black leather couches and a stage, and it's called Grandma's Apartment. So there's the restaurant over here.
Let me ask you
And there's this
something.
area, and it's like, and it's all mine. So I can do whatever I want. You guys can do a podcast there, like whatever you want.
I feel like I don't know if it was your band, but if that's the restaurant, they just did something for like Mother's Day or Father's Day where they made a big barbecues or some barbecue thing. I don't know if that's the same restaurant, but I know they had like a band there and they were doing like country music all day. It could be the
They did
wrong.
not do country music.
Okay, never mind. When
No
we
country
talk
music.
about anywhere past the 101, I get lost. So.
It's
Yeah.
all the same out there.
Yeah, all of you guys.
It's all country music
Yeah.
out there.
So we're getting blunted. You're coming to the open mic. You're like,
When
we're
is
gonna
the
ease
open
you
mic?
into a big Neato show. We're easing you in a little bit.
Well, you're gonna be on vacation when that first open mic
Oh,
is.
they're not gonna miss that one. That's all right.
When
There's
is it?
another.
What's
There's
the
another one on the 17th.
On the 17th?
which is the day before the Tooth show. So
Okay.
Which is when
and it's chill. It's open mic, chill.
And
bar.
the first
like,
one
it's
is
like
when?
chill, dude. There's no
The
drum
first
sets,
one's
so
the third, right?
just
third?
percussion and guitar. So it's soft. It's fucking dope.
Okay. Well, this is going to be...
And you can play a song. You can come up and flow up there if you want.
I'll let you know.
I'll play
We'll
guitar.
see.
I'll play guitar.
I'll let you know and see what's up, man.
Right.
I'll be like, there's only 2 concerts that I had to blow at, and the first one I did, the actual hotel that we did, it burned down 2 weeks later. So we were like the last band to play at it.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And then like,
You gotta break the curse, bro. You gotta break the curse.
I'm not trying to destroy any more buildings. I'm just kidding. That'd be sick, dude. Though. Let me know what's up.
We were so fired, we burnt that bitch down.
Yeah, we were so
I'll make a group text. I'll make a group text with all of us guys in it. I'll make a group text. Send you guys a reminders of my shows.
Mm-hmm.
They won't be too annoying, I promise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keep it short.
So,
dog, you had
I'm
to?
sad,
Cool.
bro. I really want to go to that fucking show there. It's going to be the first one.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna have it.
I'm gonna
It's
send
the,
all
it's
the
the 3rd, 17th, and then every 1st and 3rd Wednesday. As long
As long as
do
you
it.
want.
So like, we should plan down the road. You guys
We'll
should,
have to
like,
collaborate.
I'll set up because I'll bring some good musicians. Like, I'll bring some really good people in, and like we could do you guys could do like an hour special or whatever the fuck, you know. Kind of cool.
We'll do whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Dude, I'll do whatever the fuck you guys want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I
send
like
us the
it.
directions.
my new bros.
Send us
That's a
the
round-
directions. And we
round
are
table,
there.
bro. Round table.
You know
Everyone's
what
equal.
I'm
There's no
saying?
head of the table.
We're
It's like, we're
making
just like
business plans.
fucking team, bro. Team since the beginning.
Send us that location. Skirt. We're on the way. You know what I'm saying?
It was kind of like last night. We just pop up and
Yeah.
boom.
Homegirl was like, hold on, you guys got to pay $9. I was like, hold on. Oh, okay. Come on in. And I was like, thank you. I love you guys. I love this community because we got hassled for like 10 minutes at the last spot we were at. You guys made it all better. They literally made us sit outside
They made us stand outside.
while they tried to call somebody. That was annoying.
You see my smile right now?
Yeah.
I just ate that the Hershey piece that had
Marshmallow
it's like
cream
dipping
in
a
it.
tortilla
Oh,
chip like in
damn
the
it.
thing.
Yeah,
And I ate it, and I had this really cool memory of my mom's mom, my grandma. I was a little kid. Like I've always liked candy and stuff. My mom's like, "Ah." Like I go to grandma's house and she'd she just look at me like, go check out the cupboard. I open it up and there'd be boxes of fucking Hershey bars.
Oh,
And she's
lit.
like, eat as much as you fucking want. Like, she told me how much. She spoiled me. She's like, whatever you want. I
That's
just,
what's up.
that was it. Thanks, bro. You brought grandma back.
Yeah, man, I'm bringing back.
But dude,
memories,
Hershey's chocolate,
dude.
dude, like scents and
That's what's up, man.
scents and tastes are they're more related to like your history.
Yeah,
yeah,
than any other sense. Like when you smell something, it brings back memories. Like when I
Yeah.
taste stuff, it immediately goes back to wherever that is.
Yeah, dude, I
Crazy,
can
man.
relate to that, man.
Yeah.
I eat some shit and I'm just thinking about like times where it was like, man, I remember eating this with my brother.
Yeah, right. You
Out
eat someone's
on the
house, and you
porch,
get that
yeah.
waft of like stew or whatever
Yeah.
chicken or whatever the fuck it is, and you're like,
That's what's up,
and
man.
it's usually a good memory. Usually,
Tight, dude. I'm glad I can
Oh,
do
yeah.
that. That's why I do this shit,
that
man.
was the time I had the best fucking chicken ever.
That's a cupcake from the soul, guys.
Dude, real talk.
That
yeah,
just
that's
shows
Oh, this
you-
is made with love. It's definitely made with love.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's hilarious, dude.
We have to.
When I got home last night, I said to my wife, "You have a cupcake?" She's like, "What cupcakes?" I was like, "You didn't even look in the refrigerator, did you?" She looked. She's like, "What one did you eat already?" I was like, "Man, you counted them that fast?"
I ate one out of
And
the
so did
box.
Jones.
So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
just chocolate
I was like-
cake.
That is
Is
yeah.
there vanilla in it? Like
No,
vanilla
what's
extract?
in that?
There's something
middle?
else in there, I
That's
think.
marshmallow cream, bro.
It's in the batter.
Dang.
Oh no, in the
No,
batter?
I'm talking about the cake.
No,
It's
that's
just
just
straight chocolate.
yeah, triple chocolate.
Dude, marshmallow cream. Fucking
And then this, you said this is marshmallow and what?
Marshmallow
No.
cream.
That is, I can't tell you what that is. That's just
secret.
Can you
That is
tell me
secret
something?
sauce.
Can you leave like 2 ingredients out? Just like
like
what is the
cream
base?
cheese.
It's very That's what I was just at. That was
Cream
cream
cheese.
cheese. You stay right there. Keep the secret. Keep the
Yeah.
secret. Sell it later. But whatever. I'm not
From a
selling nothing.
secret. You already gave
Put it
us
in your
that.
book.
No, anybody can fucking
That's
eat that
good.
and be like, "That's cream cheese."
This is
Oh,
good though.
that's
See,
good.
But what else is in there?
See what I did to it
Yeah.
though? Like I tried
Yeah.
it. I did the whole thing.
Yeah, you digested it.
I would. You need like a taste tester for all your pastries, bro.
That's
you know, you're good. It's on my resume.
Let's do it.
It's on
The
my
very bottom.
resume.
This. It's like, oh yeah. Like,
I'm over there
pastries,
looking,
like,
looking
oh,
at the
God.
calendar space. I'm like, shit, let's do it. Pull up shop.
Cooking.
I watched that show once where they do the dessert. It's just desserts and they make crazy desserts.
Yeah.
And the guy comes in and he's this little tiny bite. He's like talk shit, you know, it's like a German guy and a Swedish
What
guy.
the
like,
fuck
whatever.
kind of
Oh,
bite?
shit.
What up? And I'm like, those guys aren't even fucking eating that right.
Yeah.
Like I need to go out there and be like, oh, fucking cupcake, like
Let me tell you.
give me a minute, right now. Like, it's pretty fucking good. Might be some cinnamon. Do I taste cinnamon? I don't know.
I cannot lie. Those
And I'd be like,
fucking...
it looked like shit, and it just, but it tasted good.
Yeah.
I give you a fucking 9.9. You get a
9.9.
9.5. I mean, look at the smile. I'm
Those
sorry. Like,
fucking
look at my smile. How can I give the person a bad name?
buffets in Nevada.
Wait, the buffet where?
In Nevada.
Oh,
I
God,
was-
yeah. I was just out there.
I wasn't in Vegas. I was in Reno. So
The biggest
Little city in the world.
the
Yeah.
biggest little city
it's
in
shit
the world.
It's a shithole.
I've never been to Reno, so I'm not going to talk shit about Reno. because
It's
I've
literally
never been
for old people. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like it, and it's kind of weird to like call your city that. Like they couldn't think of anything more attractive, like the biggest little city in
It's
the world.
literally
Like,
for
what the
the
fuck
old
does that
people
even mean?
That want
It's just
to
a
still
giant
live
little
that
city.
Vegas
Like,
lifestyle,
okay.
but can't keep up. So they go to Reno.
They're sitting there.
You're like
play the
70
slot,
years
play
old,
the
but
slots,
you want to be like you
play
want
the
to be
slots
an
like
old
3
pimp
days
daddy.
straight.
Yep. You want to be out there running around with these hoes, but you're like 70.
So it's like 1960 there still?
Kind of.
That's a little cheaper.
The
It's a little-
fucking the lights on the like when you hit downtown and the lights light up like how it does in Vegas. Like those lights are fucking old. It's like those old Christmas lights that you like people like my fucking girl's dad still puts up. The bulbs.
I was in Vegas once, and I walked up to like the bar at the pool, and I was like, "Oh, and there's one of these big fruity drinks, and like one of those shot, you know, just one of those crazy fucking drinks, the craziest one." I'm like, "I'll have 2 of those." And my girl, I'm like, "Do you want one?" She's like, "No, I don't want one." I'm like, "All right, cool." I'm like, "Make it 1," and she comes back and she hands it to me, and she's like, $42.75. I'm like,
One?
"No, I just wanted 1." And she's like,
That's
"Yeah, it would have been like $85." Like you go, I'm like, $42 fucking dollars for an alcohol like.
I should have just.
And you know it's what. I'm not drinking the finest scotch in there. Like it's just like fucking. It's like fucking plastic bottle like
Pop off and shit.
Yeah, it's like Russian vodka, but like not even from Russia. Like you know, it's like it's like Mexican vodka, but like with a Russian label. Like, no one knows where it's from, but it will take the paint off of houses. It'll take the paint off your house, and if you dip your finger in like a bowl of it, your
Take
finger will
that
fall
blood
off.
stain out of your shirt, like whiten your teeth.
You can like put it on something, it'll burn through it, and like you're like, wow, crazy. But then like, you'll drink it, you know, it's like fucking bleach.
That's crazy, dude.
But you know, you have a couple like feel pretty good.
Well, you know
Not
what?
gonna lie.
man?
Not gonna lie.
I got some questions for you.
Okay.
Let me see where you're at real quick.
I have
So-
all the answers. I have all the answers. No, I'm kidding.
When it comes to smoking, what do you prefer, indica or sativa?
I don't really have a preference. I'm like not a picky person at all, but the reasons I have are like I'm not gonna be like, hey, you want to smoke? I'm like, yeah, like it's indica. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, sorry, bro. Yeah, sorry, bro. I get too tired. Like, but I have a high energy, anyways. I'm always running hot, and I'm just like I have a lot of energy. So you think indica would, but it's not. I actually smoke sativa, and I kind of go up a little bit, but then I come back down to like the homeostasis where I'm like supposed to be.
Yeah.
Where I'm just
You don't want to drag.
yeah. It gets me up a little
You
bit
wanna
because
have
it's like
that.
it feels like you know you ran 3 miles. It's like
Yeah.
whoo, fuck. But then it comes down to this. When I smoke indica, it's fucking straight down.
Yeah.
It's straight down, which is good when I
At
just
the
play
end of the
football.
day,
And
yeah.
I used to work out a lot. Like I have a lot of injuries. Like come on, it's like I don't want to take a handful of fucking bike.
You play football?
I used to play football.
Oh, let's
Oh,
chop
yeah,
it
yeah.
up because I did.
I'm
see
kind of like
that.
this weird punk rock reggae jock, kind of like
Dude,
I don't know. And I like baking, and I have a garden. I grow flowers. I don't know what I am.
You're a human
And I
being.
grow
yeah.
flowers.
You're a human
I like
being.
growing flowers.
You're a fucking human being. That's what
I used
you
to be
are.
in a punk band called 0.9%. I had that blue mohawk, and I was all fucking crazy. Now I'm in like a reggae rock band. I have a garden. It's fucking
That's
crazy.
tight.
Dude. Friday night, I don't leave my house, bro. I fucking high water my fucking plants, dude.
That's what's up. I started a garden, man. Got basil growing back there.
Dude, you need to. Bro.
Yeah.
You now have to always have a garden,
Dude,
wherever you are, even if it's a
Tomatoes
little.
back
Dude,
there.
with-
Mainly, my son is the one who did it. He was like, "Dad," because his
How old is
grandparents- He'll be 5 in July.
Oh, little guy.
Yeah, he's dope, dude. He's like,
So what did he
Dad.
tell you to do?
He's like, Dad. Because I had all these seeds from like a long time ago when I fucking used to have watermelon taking over my whole backyard. But, fucking long story. Anyway, he got something from Christmas that is like just plant and grow. Water and grow. And he's like, Dad, let's water my plant. So I was like, all right, let's water the plant. And it started growing, and then it started dying. So I was like, fuck, we can't let this happen, because he was getting sad. So eventually I had to transplant it. Thank God I smoked pot. And eventually, wanted to be my own grower one day. So I learned about transplanting.
Learned a little something.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck, son, we got to transplant this. So, you know what I'm saying? We did our thing. We transplanted it. And now we have like this just fucking dandelions, like up to my hips, bro. Like sunflowers up to my hips. We got basil. We got aloe vera. Kristen brought this fucking plant home from church. We transplanted that. Now we got some shit growing up the wall.
And it's such a good feeling, right?
Bro,
It's
yeah.
like,
I put it on Snapchat the other day.
I
I
was
was
this
like-
four dudes smoking. We talking about gardening.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it. I love your
Nice.
tangents.
I put it on Snapchat the other day. I was like, I'm so proud of my son for this, because he's the one
Totally,
who
dude.
fired that up, And
Sprouted
every
the
day,
idea, dude. Good for him.
every single day, he's like, Dad, let's go water my plants. And I'm like, you're right. We need
You know
to do
what?
that.
Kids don't know a lot of stuff like we know, but like they know shit.
Yeah,
they know shit.
they know what's up.
so much. They're just like kind of they can't. It's like,
Shout out to
they're
gardening.
kids.
If you don't garden, you should garden. Dead ass.
I used to be a very, very impatient person.
Yes.
OCD. I got a lot of things when I'm 100 miles
Yeah.
a minute, right?
Bro. I
And
can
like my parents, it's hard for my parents to teach me patience. It's hard to like me setting those little models when you're a kid that take like 3 weeks to make. Like no way, can't look at me now. I can't sit still for like 10 seconds.
It's all good, bro.
But gardening taught me patience.
Yes.
And it's actually funny. I had this drip system installed, and it failed after 6 months. Like the guy put in like crappy and like said no drip system. And this whole fucking garden. So I had to start watering them by hand, and I ended up, at first it was like fuck, I bought like fucking vegetables and trees,
Yeah.
and like it takes like an hour to water my backyard easily, maybe 2 in the summer, and like 30 minutes up front, and it ended up like. It's become my therapy, and it's like I could get another drip system, I could put it myself, I could have someone do it, and it's like I don't even fucking want one, dude, because I know when I'm not in my garden,
Yeah.
I don't feel as good. It's 90 minutes I spend outside every day with plants, and it's like, this, and like I live in Tempe. This isn't like downtown, but like it's fucking crazy, dude. You go outside, it's like it's not quiet, it's not quiet.
Yeah.
But definitely, everyone should have a fucking garden, like even if it's a little just.
Yeah, ours
Whatever,
is
dude. Just grow like one thing of lettuce and like
Bro,
make
ours
a little
is
area
literally
for it, and like
that.
it's your fucking garden.
That
Yeah.
corner area right there is literally our little garden.
Yeah.
But we have all that life in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
the air in your house is cleaner.
It brings positive
Plants
energy.
are good. It
Yeah.
totally does. And like some people who think that's gardening's kind of whatever.
No.
Like no, it's fucking legit. Like
No,
everyone should be fucking gardening. You should be
It's
able to grow
probably
your own
the
food.
same
Like,
dude who wears the hella skinny pants, who's like, yeah, man, and who used to wear the real big baggy pants with the big baggy shirt, and used to look at the guy who wore the skinny pants and was like, no, man, you can't wear those. Those are female pants, and now he's in the skinny pants.
yeah.
So you put the skinny pants on, you may as well put those on and go outside and garden and see how good you feel about yourself. Like
I'm telling you, it's like
you're bringing
Man, it's
life,
like-
dude. You bring
if I
life.
don't water my plants, my garden's kind of I've noticed like get out there, smoke, get high on it. This stuff I get analyze it, and it's like my garden is a reflection of myself.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm sad, like I had to put a couple dogs down, or
Yeah.
sometimes your family, or your money's all whatever people get sad about. My garden's like fucking dead because I'm not out there.
That's
The garden starts dying.
amazing.
You go out there and it's like it's just all dry and shit. I'm like, I need to make some changes. It's kind of like a marker for me because you get lost in your own head and stuff. But like as I do, and it's kind of like reminders and stuff. And I'm like, wow, the garden looks like shit. And I'm like,
Yeah,
kind of look at myself and I'm like, I need to get a little healthier. I need to lose some weight or gain some weight or whatever. Like, so it's kind of cool just for that reason. And like, I water my plants all the time, and like, it sounds weird. This is something I would never say. Like, I'm not.
Bro, this is
stuff,
the
right?
Hippy Chronicles.
But yeah. Like, I'm not.
Hippy
Like,
Chronicles, bro.
I'm me. I believe in whatever. But like, Dude, it's. I swear, like my plants, like they talk to me. You water them and they start moving. It's like they're dancing for you. Like,
Yeah, bro.
I've told my plants like all my problems, like whether mumbling it or in my head. And it's like they fucking listen. Like
Plants have
Like
life,
you're never
bro.
alone. If you have
Plants
a dog
have
or
life.
even a fucking plant, yeah, it's like the coolest thing. And
Think
now,
of a Venus flytrap.
and it started small, and now I have so much bamboo. I have like a bamboo forest in my backyard.
That's fucking
I've grown bananas. I got tomatoes. I ate like 6 tomatoes.
I
I
ate
all
a
this
couple
like
of
life
tomatoes
in my
last night.
backyard.
Over
I'm checking
here,
it
straight
out.
the
I'll show
vine.
you. I'll show you.
That's dope.
Damn.
You have to
Yeah.
think about it. Plants are life.
Yeah.
They take the water you give them. They take the light from the sun, and they feed
Yeah.
themselves,
Yeah.
and then produce
Yeah.
fruit.
When
Are
you
you
guys
guys-
want to like level up and you want to have like a little food garden, like I'll come help you guys out. I'll come. Like I've been doing it for
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
years.
That'd
like,
be dope.
I grow fucking habaneros, pepper.
Kristen will love you, bro.
I used to live in Thailand and I brought back seeds from Thai chili peppers and I planted one. And I have I have like a fucking Thai chili pepper from Thailand.
You have some in the backyard?
I don't know if there's any left. I have so much food, I have to give it away.
Oh my
I have
God.
to give it away. I have like
can
100 habaneros at a time. And it's like,
Man,
I wish it
wanna-
was cherries.
Yeah.
Sit there and sit in front of the couch.
Yeah, I don't want
Like,
100
watch TV
habaneros.
and just start eating habaneros. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. How the fuck do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Shit.
I
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
I think
Talk
the
about
plant-
cleaning out the
The
system.
plant makes
Yeah,
300 habaneros. 300 a
Fucking
year.
tomatillo sauce
300 a year.
there.
Who the fuck eats 300 habaneros? I mean, I don't. I mean, I like a lot of spice. I love spicy stuff, but like
Fuck.
300? Holy shit.
That's
300
crazy.
habaneros. Like, I'm like, fuck, I just wish they were
You
fucking
could-
anything
bro.
else.
Have you ever thought about like?
But they're good
no,
though. My stuff's
No.
herbicide free, pest. It's fully organic.
I'm not
so-
trying to insult
What?
any cultures here, but have you thought about maybe trying to sell them to Mexican restaurants to use them for like salsa?
I don't have quite as much. I have some friends who make salsa and sell it, and like I'll hook them up. We'll do a
There
little
you go.
barter. They make sauces and like they'll give me a bottle of like the one
There
I
you
like,
go.
and I'll
Yeah.
just give like 100 because like
That's what I'm saying.
It's not quite enough food to go to like a farmer's
Sell,
market or
yeah.
something.
But as long as you can give it back
I give it
and
to my
give it-
neighbors.
Yeah,
you know,
there you
and
go.
it doesn't go to waste.
There you go.
It doesn't go to waste.
I'll
for
get
sure.
your number, man. You can
Yeah,
hit me
man.
up. I'll take some.
Dude, we'll get you like a little pepper plant or like a little fucking apple tree or some shit.
I got some seeds, but I grew some watermelons and cantaloupes in my backyard, bro. I would not recommend it if you don't have a big ass backyard. That shit went from
Yeah.
one end to the backyard, all the way to the other, up the wall. Like I was like,
I
bro,
got a sweet potato out there, and it just like took over like,
Yeah.
everything. I have to cut it back like every
I'm
day.
like, bro, you took over
Like,
my
holy shit.
whole. I took the weed whacker and started whacking some of that shit. Like, yo, you gotta go.
Hippy Chronicles Gardening Edition. Gardening Edition.
See,
Alright.
I do need to do my backyard and
You have a nice backyard, bro. I sit back there. I'm like,
get all that
Kyle.
stuff out.
I'm like, this shit has potential, Kyle. You need some work back here.
No, yeah.
It looks good, bro. And for what it is now, it's dope, bro. But you put some cherry blossoms back there,
No, yeah. We haven't done
some
anything.
kind of
That's how it
colorful
came.
flowers. Man,
That's how it came.
I would
I
come
want
to
to
your
dig out
house,
that mulch and put some other shit in there.
put a fucking what do you call that shit? The little hammock.
A hammock.
There you go. My nose getting stuck. We're gonna keep it rolling. What, blunts or joints, man? What do you like to smoke?
Cool.
I'm
It's a great question. It's a great question. I like that. I'm kind of old school. I grew up in Southern California, like surfing and stuff. So like we would just roll, like in the '90s, like we would just roll joints and twist the ends
Yeah.
and bring them down to the beach. So they wouldn't get like sand in them. And joints they're just, I don't know, they just feel a little better. Blunts get me pretty ripped. They get me pretty ripped.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm smoking
like-
this joint right now. I think I'm just gonna convert back. Like
It's
so good.
like this is nice. Like
They're
thick
better.
blunts though, like I don't smoke all that paper and like it's just like they get me a little too high.
yeah.
I guess I can smoke less of it, but like like
you get
I
off.
passed around a couple times and I'm like, oh shit, I kind of want to
Yeah.
like sit down somewhere.
Alright.
But I really like water pipes. I think bombs are good. Bubble
Ooh.
stuff. I mean, water filters is probably the best. I mean,
Yeah.
this is great. It doesn't have the additives that cigarettes have. You know, they
Yeah.
add all that shit to make you addicted. You're not addicted to nicotine. You're also addicted to like urea and cadmium and all this fucking shit that they like battery acid. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a regular cigarette, right?
Yeah,
So this doesn't have that. This doesn't have that, right? I mean, if it's grown properly and like this doesn't have it, but it's still burnt organic material going in your lungs. And if you do smoke joints and like every day, it's not as bad as cigarettes, but like over time, like you're gonna be like walking in a burning building for 5 seconds coming out. It's like
Yeah.
it's probably not gonna be long term, but. I don't know. I like joints. But I like them. So,
I like
so
this,
kids, do as I say. No, I'm saying.
I'm fucking with it.
Your voice will end up like this. You get a raspy voice.
And then you can
Too many
sing
joints.
in a fucking reggae band.
There
Too
you
many
go.
joints. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. There you go. We're out here building dreams.
I like that spin you put on it right there. Look at that.
What would
I'm doing
you
the right
name...
thing in my life. Thanks for the reassurance. It's like my garden.
my God.
I get these reminders. So what's the next question?
What would you name your strain?
Oh, it'd probably be Neato something. I mean,
That sounds
that'd be
tight.
fun. I mean, I
Yeah,
hope one
it
day
does
we
sound-
get like a beer or like some item that's just like
Super
Neato,
Neato.
duh, you know?
Yeah, that sounds sick.
It sounds like a name.
What are
like-
you smoking on? Neato, duh.
Yeah, like fucking Neato sack.
That's tight.
It sounds like something like if you went to Japan and it was like an energy drink. Like, oh,
Neato.
and like the label's so cool. You're like, oh fuck yeah. You're like, you don't even care what it is. You're like, oh, dope, Neato.
Yeah,
Like, dude, check it out.
Yeah, that's
Only
Neato,
sold
bro.
overseas.
Neato. Oh, I want one too.
Get some Neato soap, bro.
So-
Get you feeling nice and clean.
So that's what I'm doing when I turn like 60.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
That's a long time from now.
And
I got all this stuff
legitimately,
right
it just
now.
it does legitimately sound like a badass brand. Like
It does.
for anything, no matter
And
what.
we have a
the
trade
strain
name,
was, it was
like,
like
it's
yeah,
ours,
I work at
it's Neato.
Neato, and that's where we grow all of our stuff. It's Neato Labs.
The
You know
Neato
what I
Labs.
mean?
NeatoLabs.com.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
dude.
It's great.
All right. Where would you go with
That was
a
fun.
time machine? This one's fun.
A time machine.
Where would you go?
Oh, God. That's a really good question. I used to teach school, and I, somewhat educated, and like I'm a big fan of history. But going back is weird. I'd rather go forwards, but
Okay.
the question is back. I mean, I'd rather go. I would rather go to the future.
What would
than
you
go to
do?
the
What
past.
would you do with a
What
time
would you
machine?
do with a time machine? Let's put it.
Well, the time. Oh, we would do the time machine. I would go forward 100 years.
Okay.
100 years to where I would see. I don't have kids, but I could see descendants of like my nephews. You know, kind of like right there, and kind of see where the world is at, who's running it.
Okay.
You know, did the Illuminati just come out, or I don't fucking know. Like, you know, I want to see what happens in 100 years.
That'd be tight, bro.
Because I'm not going to be here in 100 years. I'm not going to be here. I don't think.
I
don't know.
I just say.
I don't know. That's a long time. I'll be really
crazy.
fucking old though.
I read something crazy that they said that like humans would be living in 100 years. Like
You know
we-
I think it-
like we, this generation, will still.
Now, you know what? It's like the kids being born now are like, kids being born now within the last like 10 years. They're like, their lifespan is like going to be 100 as long as they don't drink and smoke. Like they're
As
good.
long as they don't have
I don't
any
know
They
about
don't
fun.
drink and smoke.
They're
As long as
already-
they don't have any fucking
As
They're
long as,
already
as long as you don't
fucked.
drink, smoke, and eat a bunch of sugar in the American diet, you'll be fine.
Oh,
Dude,
They're
there
fucked.
are
But you live to be
scientists-
100. Like ours is like 70, and it kind of stuck the road. But technology and the chances of you getting diseases like that, they can cure, they can fix.
and
So like that's
I-
pretty good. And this new generation, the ones born right now, they're like they're gonna be like the tobacco-less generation is like almost here. I think like tobacco is gonna be fucking gone, dude. It's
like
gonna be
no
totally
kid's
gone.
ever gonna even think it's
Yeah,
close.
and it's good. It's taking
Like, if you
decades
think
and decades.
about
Like
it,
No,
I smoke
they're
a
just
cigarette
going
here
on
and there.
fucking
They'll
vape
be
everywhere.
vaping.
I smoke a cigarette here and there, but,
Yeah.
And you know what? If
It's a
if
bad
I went,
product. It is.
If I went back to nicotine, you couldn't fucking catch me with one of those fucking vape things. I'll vape THC all day, but I ain't fucking vaping fucking
Yeah,
nicotine.
you are.
If I go back to
Yeah, you are.
nicotine, I'm smoking straight fucking.
I can see.
You know, he
Kyle
talks all
cigarettes.
happy, but like when he said that, he gets this like little evil
Fuck
fucking
that.
Kyle. I like it. I like it.
I-
Oh God, evil Kyle, dude, evil Kyle. Like, who-
But for real,
All right,
fuck
man.
that vaping.
Kyle, are you in there? Who is that guy? Scared me.
I got one for you. This is the last one, brother.
I hear
Do you believe in aliens?
you. Some of those vapes got really big too. There was like little, and then it's like your buddy's like, buddy hands it to you, and it's like, dude, this is like a spark plug.
You missed the last question.
Oh, dude.
It's all
Sorry.
good. It's all good, bro.
Dude, he asked me
Dude.
some amazing questions. I can't even. I wish you just come up with these questions. These are great questions.
It's all good.
All right,
I'm
I'm ready.
ready.
I'm ready. Sorry, I
No, that
was
was
stuck
dope.
on that.
That was
I
great.
We
stuck on
could
it.
go years on this question.
That was
I just
bro,
pictured Kyle like
Richard
someone
really
handing him a
wants to talk
vape.
about
I really want to talk about your question.
I pictured someone
Let's talk
handing
about
Kyle a
the
vape,
next
and he's like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
Let's hear his
Yeah.
answer. We'll get yours after his.
Oh, dude, it's
Okay.
yeah.
Nate,
Okay. What's
You-
the question?
Do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens?
It's
How can you not
I'm
believe
sorry,
in
bro.
fucking... How,
Hey.
who the fuck still believes that there's
It's
not
just
aliens?
on the fucking outline,
Okay.
bro.
All right, let's do a little math here. Like, it's just the math. The fucking math. Like how big 13.8 billion fucking light years, and we're like, really, we're the only one fucking here. Like the people who say we're not, like, oh, it's just us. they don't know how fucking big the fucking universe is.
They're telling
Or they
me
don't
we're
know
not
basic
the only
math,
ones
but
on
it's
this
like,
flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
There we go.
We're not
It's
the
not
only-
flat.
Yo.
It's not flat. It's a hexagonal spheroid.
It's a cutout.
It's like a
Somebody just
Dungeons
took
and
a coffee
Dragons.
can.
No one knows what it is.
Someone took a
coffee.
coffee can.
Unless you
Yeah.
trace to space, that's the only people that
Maybe
can
we're not even
confirm
on a
it.
planet. I don't know.
This is a dream. We're the Matrix,
Dude,
right?
the
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
people that can confirm
This
that
shit ain't
shit
fucking
is...
real.
Pull the plug, bro.
Shit ain't real. Pull the plug.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
bro.
you, Rich? You
Dude,
got
no.
real fucking.
Yeah, no, for
You
real.
lit
yeah,
up
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
dude.
firecracker.
Bro, you
Alien.
said two of them, like the time machine one and this one, dude.
All right,
those
let's
are
do the
deep
time machine
ones.
one.
Bro. If I had a time machine, I straight up would go back to when I've thought about this millions of times. I would go back to when I was in 3rd grade, the day that I found my dog Spike. Because it was when I was old enough to start making decisions. I'd be a prodigy. I'd go into school that day. I was waiting for the bus. I'd go and grab the dog. I'd take it home. And then I would go to school. And they'd be like, yeah, Richard. And I'd be like, and they'd give me this test. And they'd be like, all right. I'm like, can I get something harder? And they'd be like, Richard. And then I even thought about this. I would have instantly talked differently because I've gotten all this years of talking behind me. They'd be like, Richard, what's wrong with you? I'd be like, nothing. I'm just really bored of this. Really, I really want to do something more. I'd be on the news instantly. You know what I mean?
This
People,
nigga-
my life would instantly
This
change.
is back to the when Biff changed the whole time.
Yes,
The
yes,
story told me
Yeah,
that
yeah,
legit.
fucking
I would-
Genius.
Hey,
Genius.
that's some shit I would do.
It's
Like,
like,
dude,
bro.
sorry, my
sketchy
timeline
cheese,
is
but
fucking
I'm-
changing, dude.
So you would
for
go back in
sure.
time
You
and
would
cheat
go
the
back
system.
into
Yes.
You
your-
go back in time and cheat the
Yeah.
system that
into
failed
your
me.
body.
Into my body, I would take my mind and soul and everything.
He would
that
kill
I-
himself right there and then replace take him out and then
I'm
just
back, motherfucker.
start from
I've
3rd
thought
grade
about
all
it.
over again.
I've already thought about that. If I killed myself, I might
already planned it
die.
out.
So I'd have to get him and take him into somewhere else that he just doesn't give a fuck
just throw
about.
him in the time machine and send him off to
Yes, send him
another
for in the
fucking-
future. Wow, I've never thought about that.
Is that how it's gonna be, dude? It's like you just type
You
in the
could save
numbers.
him for future
All the movies
parts
have
when
is
you
you type in
need
the
them.
numbers of the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That'd be tight.
I think it'll be touchscreen though by then. But the movies always are like, remember it's like, 1, 2, 3,
I'm telling you, that's going to be a package deal when your TV just comes with like exactly what you said. Just type in the date, and they put up like all the box office movies from that year or some shit. And you're just like, oh, and you're just like, bam! You're just watching some crazy shit like Pulp Fiction. You don't have to go on Netflix. You just do it right there. It's like typing some shit in on the microwave.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
Bro,
Dude,
that's
the
the
future
future,
shit. What a
bro.
crazy time to be alive, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
somebody
we were like
said
at this cusp. Like it's like,
They got holographic
It's to the point
Tupac
now, like,
concerts,
bro.
bro.
Bro, like my
Yeah,
nephews,
dude.
like my
Yeah,
little,
dude.
they're
A
little
full
kids, and they're
concert.
just better than me at all technology.
Yeah.
They're
Weird-
like 7. And we're
weird
like 7 years old,
friends.
5 years old, like programming
son
iPads.
does-
And it's like,
Bro.
holy
Yeah.
shit.
My
You're-
son does some shit
Yeah,
on
but-
fucking is playing some goddamn puzzle game, and I try it one time, and I'm just like failure. And my son's just like 4 years old. Game is made for like 13.
And just like,
Yeah.
oh, you do it. It's like,
People are
Okay.
transferring minds into fucking like computers and shit now.
It's just
This
crazy.
shit is going down. So
it's going down or going up. Who
it's
knows?
going down. It's
We'll have to
going
go in the
crazy.
time machine. Check it out in 100 years, dude.
Right?
I'm in.
Someone's building a time machine right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, that's legit. That's
That's
the truth. And that's one of the government.
they've done a
things that they're
very good
hiding.
job at keeping that kind of
Dude,
secret.
they're
Like, I
definitely
don't know. There's
keeping
some
that
weird stories.
secret.
Like,
They got that alien technology over
and
there.
even if you find the proof, half of the people will be like fake news. So like, what is the truth anymore? I don't know.
you could thank Donald Trump for fake news.
Fake news.
You wasted-
I don't like that.
fake news.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Fake
fuck
news.
that.
Fuck that.
Donald
You
Trump,
say it right. Fake
Donald
news.
Trump grabs a girl's titties today. Fake news.
No, that's not real. I didn't do that.
All right, he's not gonna get any
He's a-
energy on this show.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fucking weird.
And
Man, I want to say again, bro, thank you so much again for opening up the crib. This was a fantastic episode.
You guys can use my house anytime you want.
I'm just gonna
And when the weather gets better, you should do an outside one in the garden.
I would love to do outside. I'm checking the garden.
And
out
we
right
can,
now.
I can help you guys. If you guys ever want to do live music or have an artist come on and play like one song, or you want to do anything musically, like I'll totally help you out.
If you
And my
have,
girlfriend has a.
If you wanna
studio.
do
Like,
anything-
we're good. We know everybody, and
I'm
yeah.
saying this
we'll
on
do some
air.
music stuff.
If you want to do anything, you hit Kyle up and tell him exactly what you want to do. We're game.
we'll talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm there either way.
I'm on the team. Pin
I'm
me.
going to the
Oh, shit, keep me
reggae
at the
party.
table.
Yeah, you did.
I'm on the
a
team.
couple times.
You just keep those blunts and those cupcakes rolling in.
Oh, dude, I can't
I'm
wait to
good.
get
I'm
one of those
cheap.
right now.
I'm cheap.
I'm about to. I've been dreaming about.
And I'm gonna need a water in my rider. I'm gonna go
Some water.
water, cupcakes, weed.
I think we can handle
Your
that.
guys' beautiful smiles and your funny shit you talk about.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
I can make
Those
all
are
that
free.
and some. Well, man, we'll go ahead. We'll start out the shout outs. I already got the beat pulled up. Finally, for once, it turned up. Oh, yes. No, I'm just kidding. You know, we'll start with you, man. This is just a time to shout out any and everybody you can think of. Just
just like say all my friends and my bandmates and my
man.
girlfriend. And,
Everyone, bro.
Underdog Studios and Carter Drive and yeah. Love everybody.
That's what's up.
Oh, big show, Toots and the Maytals, July 18th. I have tickets for $20, discounted tickets, and I will personally deliver it to your house before the show. So text me 480-225-8789.
Okay, Mike.
Say, hey, I want tickets. I'll bring them to your house.
Where else could
That was kind of, oh shit. Did I just get all like urban right there? That was dope.
Dude, that was good. You got
New song.
Yeah, good.
Where can they find you on social media?
We are on Instagram, Facebook. Our music is on Spotify. You gotta give me like a separate.
It's all good. I can only tame
the
so
congas right
much.
here. Like, dum, dum, dum.
I can only tame so much. It's all right.
But
bro.
you can find us. Our music's on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere on the internet. But the best place to get everything is at www.neato.band/music. That's all of our music ever recorded.
Yeah.
And we got pictures and stuff. And there's usually updates for tours and shows and stuff. So Neato.band.
Okay. Go
Pretty
ahead,
easy,
Richard.
right? Pretty easy one to remember. What was it? Band. They're a band. Neato.band.
Neato.band. That is easy. Neato.band. Richard, you're up.
All right, man. I appreciate you guys in the show. Anytime you guys need to get a medical marijuana card, you guys just come on through. Marijuana evaluation.
See you Monday morning at 8.
249. Come on through. We got 3 locations every day. We're there on our Phoenix location, Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. is when you can walk in.
So your facility is like you go and you get your card, you get everything.
Yeah,
there.
get everything
So
taken
you
care
have,
of. We got a
you have
doctor
like
there.
NMD.
Bro, we got a doctor there. We take care of the processing paperwork. It's all inclusive.
That's
so-
cool stuff. Where's it located?
Dude, we got 3 locations. One in Phoenix, one in Glendale, one in Mesa. But real talk, the only thing I was going to say is that new law that's coming up, our prices are going to stay the same. All these doctors are changing their prices, but we're going to keep it real. So
Cool.
do my
That's
best.
great. Great to know.
We'll split. I want to split them at the end. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna eat one right now. You want
Yeah,
one?
you want
Is
to?
this a
yeah,
lollipop?
get
Like a
No, this is a
cupcake
cake
lollipop?
pop.
A cake pop?
Yeah. Go ahead, Kyle.
K-pop? Should we put on K-pop and eat our cake pop?
K Boogie Boog. Who you gonna shout out, my guy?
Dude, I just want to shout out all the listeners and the entire cannabis community because everything we keep doing around them is dope. Literally. Not that glass though.
Not that glass. Just that glass.
But for real, shout out the whole Hippie Life team. I know Jones got shit to do today, so if shit happens, you gotta family shit. Take care of that. Shout out to Neato and the band. Literally the first time I met Andy, like he said, it was like, oh, we're family? Cool, we're family.
What's up, man?
And yeah,
Okay, big
shout out
fan.
to my wife as always because
Kathy.
Honestly.
Hi, Kathy.
that's what's up.
Hey, man, I want to give a quick
Shit.
personal, shout out to my friend Takia. With she brought these fucking cake pops through. They are phenomenal, bro. Like dead ass. We eating the strawberry one right now.
That was surreal. She showed up, pretty lady,
Yeah.
blue hair,
Yeah.
delivering cupcakes. Like I didn't
Yeah.
know anything was coming. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
I suggest, and this is coming from me,
Thanks.
the one who bakes on the show. Check these out. You can find her at Just Cakes and Treats on Facebook and Instagram. Let her know the hippies from Hippie Life sent you. She doesn't just do cake pops; she does all kinds of baked goods. So check her out. We want to give her a huge shout out and thank you so much for
Fire.
these samples. These are fucking fire. They definitely go well with marijuana. So
Hippie approved.
I suggest you smoke some and eat some at the same time. You feel me? I'd also want to give a shout out, real talk, to my team for real, man, because you know, after what we just experienced, it just lets me know like how real we are and how we don't put up with no bullshit, and just how serious we are about our brand and producing like a really good high quality show. Cause me, I was just gonna roll with the punches, you feel me? But I in my heart I didn't want to do it, but at the same time it was like we were already there. But I'm glad that like they were like, nah, let's pull the fucking plug, cause I was ready. So shout out to them. You know, we stick to what we say, man. We only want that peace, love, positivity. So I'm gonna say this on the show. If you plan on coming on this show, don't ever think you're gonna sit here and down talk anybody or talk negative about anybody. That's not what we're about, especially anybody in our own community. Like, we don't play that shit. So you're not gonna sit here. This show is about peace, love, positivity, and lifting the community up. So you're not gonna sit here and come and bring anybody down or drag anybody through the mud. We don't play that shit. So that being said, shout out to all the listeners, the real ones that fuck with us, the cannabis community, marijuana evaluations, Phoenix Release Center, Andy, Neato, Just Treats, 710 Desserts, Hippie Life, For Life. We'll see y'all at the 710 cut.
I had a great time.
Woo-hoo.
Thanks, guys.
Let's do it.
Oh.
I was waiting
Hey,
for it.
I want to do it
Hey.
again. Can I play a song next time?